Alright guys, episode 19, we're doing a little bit of a special episode here. We're in the Napoli Quarter mission, and you can see here I'm playing on Peter Redhill, and basically both Tom and Peter are playing at the moment. I was doing this with my brother. In fact, I'm not actually playing as Peter at the moment, this is my brother, so he looks like he's doing some stupid stuff, don't be mean, he hasn't played for a long time. So yeah, he was playing as Peter here, and I was playing as Tom. You can see me over there in the background, and in fact right at the start of this mission we found a boss, an assassin boss, and here I am using that signet of capture I bought earlier, and we captured shadow form, which is pretty cool. So now we've got that. That's our first elite skill, which I want to show you. You can also see I've almost leveled up there. I level up twice in this mission. We'll probably see it again in a sec. But yeah, because I was doing this with my brother and he was sat next to me, I didn't really want to talk his ear off with the commentary, so I'm doing it afterwards here on this mission. So basically I'm just going to try and speed it up whenever I can. We'll wait until I level up. I look so close. And then I'll speed it up wherever I can, and then I'll just try and read out the dialogue. And as we go through, I'll try and cut between watching Peter and watching Tom. So who knows how it will turn out. It'll probably be quite hard, but there you go. Come on, when am I going to level up? It's got to be in a minute. So yeah, as far as the story goes, we're here with Menlo and Togo, and I guess Togo's kind of talking Menlo's ear off at the moment because he's explaining everything that's happened here in Cantha. And we found, there we go, I just leveled up. Very cool. Okay. And we've just found out that this is kind of where the plague seems to have originated from in the city. It's all been quarantined off by the Emperor, and we're kind of here. The Celestial Ministry, who are kind of like the people in charge here, they've basically turned around and said, if you die out there, we're not responsible for you, nobody's going to come and save you. Everyone's just been left for dead really in here, because the Celestial Ministry aren't really very good at what they do. But yeah, so we're just going to be kind of fighting our way through. I'm going to start speeding it up some more now. Yeah, and in fact let's switch over to see what what Peter's doing, shall we? And yeah, I'm going to speed it up until we get some dialogue, so see you in a bit guys. Okay, so it's not actually too long until we get some dialogue actually. This is the end of the first fight, and Togo has said, this district has been overrun with the plague while others have been spared. Let us find out why. Brother Menlo replies with, I am certain that this is no natural affliction. It corrupts not only the body, but also the soul. I agree that the cause of this plague is something supernatural, and I believe we will find it in this district. Okay, so let's get going. So I actually miss it. I've cut to Tom here. I actually miss it, but there's a guard who he runs out and he's screaming, "Oh, leave the city or fend for yourself. We cannot protect you within the city walls." So he's obviously lost all hope. You can see a bunch of Am Fah drop down on us now. Togo and Menlo are meant to comment on that now, but they were kind of lagging behind a bit, so they don't start talking about it until the top of this ramp up here. So yeah, I'll just speed it up while we're fighting them until we get to the ramp. They just keep dropping down. The other thing is, in this mission, when you're running past peasants and stuff, they all turn into afflicted right in front of you. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, here they are commenting on it. He says, Am Fah, no doubt these scoundrels are trying to capitalise on the chaos the plague is causing. And Togo replies by saying that I doubt they are responsible for the plague, but I'm not surprised to find them in its midst. The city guards are too busy to keep them at bay. Okay, so now kind of this mission is like you reach an area and then you need to defend it from loads of afflicted which come out of these holes in the ground. Fighting more Am Fah here, and then sort of you continue on. So we've done the first section, and now this is just Peter here running through, and this is the next kind of area that you've got to defend and survive against. There's two sections. There's two big holes down where Peter was just now, down beneath those steps, and there's two other holes up here where he is. So basically we had Peter up here taking out the afflicted, and then we had Tom, as you can see here, down on the lower level taking out the afflicted. Which is a pretty cool little system of doing it, and we kind of just blasted our way through this. It wasn't very difficult at all. Even I think some of the Canthans even survived here, but I could be wrong about that. So yeah, you can see I'm not really using shadow form that much. I don't really intend to use it very much. It was just it's a nice elite to get. So we're back here with Peter again. He gets a little bit stuck here, but there you go. We come up, we save him. It's not a big issue. And I think the fight's almost over. See, this is the thing. I wanted to keep this all sped up because a lot of it, this is no dialogue. There's nothing really very interesting going on here. It's just fight, 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 fight. It is pretty cool though. I mean, what have we got? We've got 2 teams of 8. We're going to get some dialogue in a second, actually, I do believe. So yeah, there it is. Togo says, we suffered an outbreak of the same disease back on Shinji Island. The corruption emanated from a temple that bore the mark of Shiro Tagachi. But it has been 200 years since Shiro killed the emperor he was sworn to protect. Why would his curse take so long to manifest? And Menlo replies by saying it might not be a curse. There are tales of evil spirits causing physical corruption. If Shiro's spirit has returned somehow, it could cause a plague. We should search for signs of him. And we go through this door here, and this guard says, I was not here when it happened, but I heard that a terrible creature attacked the city. And then he he just runs off. And another guard says, my advice is to evacuate. So these people really are losing hope, and it's possible that there's something else here. Last time, of course, we came to an area that was heavily afflicted. We found the mark of Shiro. And now it looks like there could be something even more deadly. So here again we're running from the second sort of defend area to the third. Loads more Am Fah, keep coming, they're just coming all over the place, desperate to kill us. But they can't. More random afflicted people that were Canthans, bless them. And here we are, this is the third area, this is the last area that you've kind of got to defend. This has got 3 holes, there's this one that Peter stood by now. And then there's one down that ramp that he was just near. And then there's one also up a staircase. So basically we had, both of us were watching the middle one. And Peter was looking down that sort of ramp. While Tom was up here on the top stairs. And that worked really well. In case if Togo and Menlo ever got into trouble, or one of us did, we just kind of moved a little bit further into the middle. And yeah, it went without a hitch. We actually got the Master's Reward on this mission again. Which was pretty cool. I wasn't really expecting to get many Master's Rewards, but because we're only using henchmen, I usually think, oh, if you're not using heroes, then you're probably not going to do too well. But the henchmen really are a lot better than I thought they were going to be. I'm quite impressed with them. So yeah, I think the fight's about to end. I believe. Yeah, there we go. So Master Togo says there was great evil here. I can feel it. I think you're right, Menlo. The very spirit of Shiro Tagachi has returned. But why here? And Menlo says, I remember this bookstore, Master. It held magic and religious texts from across all of the world. Togo replies by saying, I thought our temple was defaced because it was a holy place. But it too was a center of learning. Shiro must be looking for something. We must find him before he finds it. So we come to this gate which is closed, and Togo says, in the name of the Emperor, open the gates. The guard says, you will find nothing but trouble this way. With all the chaos, the Am Fah are running things down here. Menlo says, the Am Fah, petty street criminals, do not concern us. So there's a final big group of afflicted here. Some more Am Fah are dropping down, trying to kill us. And just down here there is like a huge group. I'll speed it up while we get to them. So yeah, it's just through here, and as we get closer there'll be a little bit more dialogue. I think it's close. I didn't stop speeding up too early, did I? Oh, and apologies if my voice sort of levels are really erratic in this episode. I kind of had to do loads of different sections of recording. Yeah, there we go. So there's loads of them over there, and they begin to talk to us. When we come into range, Master Togo says, Shiro Tagachi, I adjure you, show yourself, foul spirit. I will bind you and return you to the underworld. And something called a Shiroken says, I am no mere spirit mortal. Like a god, I have breathed life into this body. Come feel the bite of my blades if you doubt me. And Menlo says, we do not fear your blades or your black magic. Prepare yourself, for you are not long for this realm. So we did something really quite cool here. So this Shiroken is obviously the monster that the guard was talking about. This group's really hard to kill, but we did something quite cool. We had Peter run in on the right through one bridge, and we had Tom run in through the left on the other bridge, which was pretty sweet. You can see me just over there on that other bridge as we take them out. And this is actually the end of the mission. We don't have too much trouble. We keep dying. In fact, if you look in that ray of judgment just there, you can see me die and then stand back up. Yeah, so this is just the final fight. I don't think it takes too long. No need to speed it up. And I want to remind everyone about those envoys we were hearing about before. They play quite a big role in this cutscene. I actually think it's so naff the way they do this. They could have done this so much better. But yeah, so we're all happy, yay. But who's this? It's the guy that was speaking to the fortune teller, Shiro. And he's doing some weird chant thing, and that's him killing us. That's it, we're dead. Game over. Game over, we're dead. It could have been much better. So he kills us and disappears. But now something else has appeared. It's not all doom and gloom. What is this thing? This thing's kind of semi-transparent, just like Shiro, so pay attention to that, and it will speak.
We cannot stand by while Shiro continues to meddle in the affairs of the mortal.
His duty is to shepherd the newly dead to the gates of the mists. He's shirking his responsibility as an envoy.
For every disembodied spirit that he lets loose here in the mortal realm, the delicate equilibrium between worlds tips further out of balance. Whatever his plan is, it must be stopped.
But how? We are only envoys ourselves. We cannot fight Shiro.
We can combat Shiro by acting like Shiro.
So there we go, they bring us back to life. Pretty sweet. So yeah, it's not game over, not the end of the plot.
We are the envoys to the next world, the shepherds who guide the newly departed to eternal paradise within the mists. We were sent here to show you the path to the afterlife.
But it's not your time. We will not guide you today.
We return to you, your departed spirits. We give back to you the gift of life.
But it comes with a price.
In return, we ask your help in defeating Shiro.
So we're basically bound to that task now. And for some reason that person's dialogue is silent. I'm not sure why.
Ah, Wei no Su, the celestial test. Menlo and I know it well.
I do not understand. Why do you wish us to pass this test?
Spirits in this realm can hide themselves from the view of mortals. Until you have become closer to the stars, you will not be able to see Shiro, let alone fight him.
I see.
And then again, I think it must be my game glitching. I'm sorry about that. It happened on both characters. But, I mean, it's not too hard to read. So yeah, they will be watching. And that's that. That's that mission. I'm going to go in game and record a live bit. Okay, so there we go. That's that mission done. We had quite a few episodes leading up to that, so it's good to have finally finished it. It's led us here to the Dragon's Throat, which is kind of an underground-ish area that all of the sewage, as you can see down there, kind of runs through. And it looks like people actually live here. They've got their little shacks and stuff around. So yeah, Shiro is an envoy. That's the revelation of that mission, and I don't know whether it will explain it later on in the plot, but the envoys, basically, they're people that were so bad, such scum in life, that they're not even allowed to sort of go into the underworld or anything like that in the afterlife. They're basically sentenced to living out their entire afterlife, shepherding all of the lost souls. And it looks like Shiro became one because he murdered the Emperor a long time ago. And he's so bad that he's not even doing that. He's just decided to take these spirits and forge them into his own things, which is what that shuriken monster was that we saw there at the end of that mission. I know we didn't really see it very well, but it was there amongst all of the enemies, so yeah. I just wanted to ask before we end the episode, my brother kind of had this idea, as far as Peter and Tom goes, now it will probably be mostly Tom. We will see Peter again in various places, but my brother kind of had an idea that maybe once every now and then Peter would kind of come along with Tom and do a quest here or a mission there. And if I did that, that would be going against what I said about having no humans in my party for my challenge. And I mostly said that just so that, you know, I can have my guild mates come and help me out, which would cheapen the whole thing. But I mean, I can stick to that if that's what you guys want to see, or if you like the idea of maybe Peter coming along every now and then, just tell me and we'll see what we do. So I mean, it's totally up to you. But yeah, I think that's enough of this episode. I'll see you all guys next time for number 20. Yeah, see you later.